Welcome to the Spirit Guide Daily messages. When we're in a collective, we share energy. These are timeless readings and will cross your path whenever they are meant to. This is the cronecast of the rising moon. You can look for my pick a cards as well. Hey, listen, we've got the dream. This is the Tower of the Mystical Moments. I'm very sorry, they have a very similar exterior deck. We're going to get 3 cards from the Tower of the Mystical Moment about what's coming up for you today. And again, these messages will find you when they're meant to. Let's find out what's going on here. 1 and 2 and 3. And I'm always going to say this at this time. Please don't forget to subscribe because it helps my channel. If you like the reading, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you want to book me for a private reading, there is a link to my website in the description box down below. Interesting. So I have all these cards in reverse. So there is something that you're meant, and I do read reversals, and this was a bridge shuffle, so I did not pick up a deck in reverse. The Empress in reverse is somebody who's looking for an innovative solution, the you do you type of energy. To conform is to die. When you've got the Empress in reverse, know that you are exactly who you are meant to be in this world, and it may not be like everybody else. And if that has always been your flag, if you have been flying it since the day you were born and you have never fit in, know that it is because you are a form of leader. If you do not fit in, it is because you are meant to stand out. Do not forget that part. The Chariot in reverse is sometimes we get going down a path and we commit to it and we're trying to honor our promises, and maybe we shouldn't. Remember, it is okay to choose to do what is best for you, even if it means that, you're kind of having to tweak to something you didn't notice before. You can change your mind, is what that is saying. An innovative solution brings a difficult situation to an end. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse is the need to release something. Now, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is a new karmic cycle starting as well. We have 3 karmic cards right in a row. Fate is at play in your life today, but it is telling you to make sure that you are prioritizing your own needs. It's not selfish to preserve self. By the same token, sometimes when you have to give somebody a solid no, like I can't do what I said I was going to. Sometimes we have to back out of things. That's what the Chariot in reverse can be about as well, is backing out with grace and understanding that, like, hey, I learned something I didn't know when I made this particular offer, that maybe I kind of did a look before I leapt, and when I looked, I was like, oh, I shouldn't leap there. Remember, you have the right to determine your own course and change it when it is best for you. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, when we release, we receive. So if you're releasing something not meant for you, it means that the thing that is meant for you can find you. Let's go with the Quantum Oracle as well. Really like this deck. Don't use it as much as I do others in personal readings or on YouTube, but it's simply because I slightly prefer the energy deck. I have Peace. How beautiful is that? That is a little bit what I am talking about with, it looks like you may have to be like, no, I have to honor me with this Empress card in reverse. I need to bring something to a stop and I need to let something go. And that is the energy of this particular collective today. But remember, honoring your own peace is one of the ways that you honor your connection to the divine. There is no promise that should be kept in most circumstances, because every now and then, like, you're taking care of somebody after chemotherapy or surgery, or like it's like kind of you have to suck it up buttercup just a tiny little bit. But for the most part, most situations you can still, as long as you are honoring the other person's needs as well, you can still prioritize your own. Meaning you don't have to leave somebody high and dry. You can find a innovative solution to bring something that is not serving you to an end, releasing the expectations around something that you were trying to make happen, and kind of prioritizing your peace. Peace is power and peace is patience. It is the easiest way to manifest what we want. And sometimes we get going on a course of action. And I know I'm a mule. Like if I really want something, I can have my blinders on. If you've had blinders on around something, when the kind of whatever it is that you need to see is revealed to you, don't feel as if you missed something. It was a lesson that was brought to you. All right, we have the Abundance card. I don't read any of these in reverse, by the way. So the Abundance card is absolutely everything that looks like. It is about things that are flourishing, things that are growing. These are they have such a similar color palette. Abundance and peace will soon be yours, but you may need to release potentially a plan that you had undertaken. It either needs a radical change or it needs to be I don't want to say canceled, but there is a canceled energy with the Chariot in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. If you have been struggling with a decision, please know that this particular card set, never let me make your decisions for you, but let the tarot help you. If it kind of resonates with your own guidance, that's when you pay attention to it. If you have been waiting for a sign about like, hey, I think I turned down the wrong road here, the cards are saying, yes, you did. There is something else for you. But look for the lesson in the set of circumstances, potentially about sticking up for yourself, even when somebody starts pushing back and saying, but hey, you said you did this. If there has been a new development in something, counter back. Know that you do, even when you make a promise sometimes, if there is good reasoning behind, listen, I don't think this is good for any of us, pay attention to that. We never owe it to somebody to harm ourselves or others to keep our word. Do not harm yourself to try and help another person. And again, there are provisos with that. If you are committed to helping somebody after surgery or any of the other things, sometimes there is a good reason, but we have to go into it knowing what it will do to us. In this particular instance, the cards are saying, maybe go ahead and release that for your own good. It will bring you great peace and greater abundance in the long run. So, hey, that was the Spirit Guide Daily for today. Don't forget, if you want to book me for a private reading, there was a link to my website in the description box down below, and that is the only way to book me. And I think that's going to be it for this. I love the energy around it, but know that we are given free will so that we can change our mind when it is best for everyone involved as well. Okay? Take care. Be well. See you next time.